Today I'll be investigating the future of tradies and how they could hold the next high-paying careers in Australia.
I know a fair few millionaire tradies.
With many innovations relating to sustainability happening all across the country and employment credentials in 2024 rapidly changing every single day,
Some of the builds can be up to $5 million.
the question is it better for teens to drop out of high school early and pursue a trade?
Holy shit.
Let's find out.
What do you do for work?
I'm a forklift driver.
I work construction.
I work in KPMG operations.
And what's the pay like?
Pretty good, yeah.
6 figures?
Close.
I get paid an hour, so it's like 35 in the daytime, and at nighttime is around 40.
About $35 an hour.
Do you need a university degree to get into your field?
No, just go to academy and take a 3 days course and you can get a license.
No, I just need to have a white card.
And do you have a degree?
Yeah, I have a degree. Did commerce. Didn't get me the job, but I think it definitely helped having.
Would you ever consider becoming a tradie?
I've done it before, like labouring. Nah.
Do you think tradies can potentially earn more than, someone that works in a nice fancy office building?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
After hearing it from the general public, we headed to a nearby worksite to see what the day-to-day for a tradie in Sydney is like. But first we quickly ran to Bunnings so I could look the part. And after making sure my new outfit worked, it was now time to enter the worksite.
Just another day in the life, guys. Someone called in backup? Backup? Yeah. I'm here to help out with the house.
And I got talking to the boys who spend their days working with their hands.
Jamie, nice to meet you, bro.
And after getting a quick carpentry demonstration,
Probably want earmuffs as well.
it was now my turn to have a go.
You guys do, please do not get hurt.
Try not to, no promises. So, bro, when you were back in high school, did you always want to be a tradie?
Not at high school. Went to university and then got a degree in commerce. Worked as an accountant and in Bank of Ireland. Decided it wasn't for me. And then decided to do a mature age apprenticeship. So
And what about this job is it that you like?
you're kind of moving around all day, not stuck at an office or a desk. Every day is a little different.
What's the sort of salary that you can earn in your position, potentially?
I suppose sky's the limit really if you want to go out and work on your own or set up your own company.
Yeah.
Or if you stay an employee, I guess it's set as probably like every other carpenter's.
After talking to Joe, we then went upstairs with Jackson, another labourer here on the job site.
And down, side to side, doesn't really matter.
Yeah, cool.
And see those little bumps, you just want to get them out.
After a quick demonstration, it was now my turn to do some sanding
Like this?
Yeah, bro.
and ask Jackson some questions about his work.
And Jackson, how much can someone make, being a tradie in this day and age?
Anywhere from 80 to, I don't even know, 200-300 grand a year.
Yeah, not bad. Did you personally go to uni?
I went to TAFE.
So you've got no degree on you.
No.
And what made you want to be a tradie in the first place?
School wasn't really for me, so left school and went into becoming a tradie.
You dropped out early?
Yeah, year 9.
Year 9?
Yeah,
Wow.
end of year 9.
And why do you think a lot of people don't want to be tradies in this day and age?
Too hard, lazy, don't want to get dirty.
And personal question, how much could you say you're personally on per year from, this line of work?
I think it's about 90, 95.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
How old are you?
22.
22?
Yeah.
And you're almost at 100k a year.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, man.
I was shocked by how early Jackson entered the workforce, and after finishing sanding, I went back downstairs and spoke to Kyle, who showed me how to use a nail gun.
Line up the timbers together, make sure the ends are nice and flush.
Yep.
Engage the gun. Holy shit. There you go, shoot away.
Shoot?
Yep.
Do you think a lot of people are becoming tradies these days, or they're sort of swaying away from it?
A lot of young people these days are going for more of a university degree. The numbers of people learning trades over the past 12 months have rapidly decreased. So if you run your own company, some of the builds can be up to $5 million.
Do you have a university degree or not?
Nah. So I've my builder's course too.
And if you don't mind me asking, how much do you think you're sort of on a year?
Can be around 80 to 90,000.
After hearing from some of the boys on the worksite and getting an idea of how much they make, Joe wanted to share a little bit more with us about his life.
How does being a tradie compare to, say, being an accountant like you were before?
Working as an accountant, I had a lot of stress. Find it a bit hard to sleep at night sometimes. But here, once I clock off and leave, I can't take my work home with me.
So Joe, what's your daily routine like as a tradie? What time do you wake up?
5:35. Yeah, literally get everything set up for the day at 7 and then literally just start powering out through.
Yeah, cool. And you clock off at what, around
4?
4 p.m.
4, yeah.
And do you find that, in your sort of career path, you can do most of what you want to do with the income earned?
At the moment, I'm like a mature age apprentice. Not quite at the moment, probably 2 years after that again, income should go up.
And what do you think your definition of success is in life?
Kind of happiness and finding that job that lets you have a social life as well and like after work life balance.
Yep.
So yeah.
And do you have any regrets in your life?
I wish I did this sooner. I'm 34 now. I wish I did it sooner because I'd be a hell of a lot better at 34 as a qualifier.
In terms of financially?
Yeah, financially and also at my work as well because 10 more years experience.
What advice would you give to those out there considering becoming a tradie?
Just do it. Like pretty much just go and seek, find an apprenticeship, start there. Try not to get bogged into maybe labouring, just go for an apprenticeship, go through it for 4 years and then should be pretty good at the end of it.
After that heartfelt conversation with Joe, we were then introduced to Michael, a construction business owner who was nice enough to invite us over to get a look at what the top echelon of the construction business is like. We finally arrived at Michael's house, where he showed us around while we asked him a few questions.
Amazing, let's check it out.
No worries.
How many bedrooms is your house?
5.
And do you have a family?
Yeah, I got a wife and 2 beautiful little girls.
Oh, amazing. When did you buy this house?
2-3 years ago.
And if you don't mind me asking, how much did this cost you?
1.8.
1.8. And what's the value like now, do you think?
2-ish.
2-ish? It's pretty good, man. What's your favorite room in the house?
Probably the lounge.
Spend most of your time here?
Bit of sport, bit of TV, can't complain.
Yeah, cool. And do you think Aussies could sort of like possibly perceive being a tradie or working a trade as unattainable to get this sort of house?
I can see why not, yeah. Well, especially in Sydney as well, it's an expensive place to live. So, look, work hard, get stuck in, and you can do whatever you want, really.
After a quick tour of Michael's beautiful home, we followed him outside and asked him a few more questions.
So Michael, how much money can you make as a tradie?
I know a fair few millionaire tradies.
And how do they become millionaires?
Hard work, get a trade, do your thing. And
being a tradesperson in your position, how lucrative can it be for some people?
realistically, it's endless. It depends how much risk you want to take. There's a lot of rewards to be taken.
I think there's a misconception in society where people think you have to have a degree to make good money. If you're comfortable, how much would you say you're personally on per year?
I'm probably not keen to tell you.
If I guess?
You can have a guess.
Would it be like a few $100 grand?
Yeah.
So a few $100 a year?
Yeah, I
with
do.
no degree and just being a tradesman?
Exactly. School of hard knocks.
Yeah, nice, okay. Are there any trades that someone can adopt where they start at a base of $100,000 to begin with?
Pretty sure if you got into the mining, you can get that sort of figures straight off the bat.
You said you own your own building company, so are any of your staff members on a few $100,000 a year?
Yeah, most all the foremen are, yeah.
And what sort of salary would that range from?
Sort of 100 up to, with a package, probably 140-ish.
And are there any young kids on that?
Yeah, there's one. He's probably 27.
He's only like what, 100, 150?
Yeah, around there, yeah.
What pathways are available for people that might want to adopt a trade one day?
Most schools that I know of have a pathways teacher where they might reach out to businesses and go, got a kid here who's looking for some work experience. Do you guys want to give them some work experience? Like I've taken a few kids on.
No worries. Thank you for your time, bro. Good chat.
After a long day of seeing what these alternative careers in Australia are like, I was truly surprised by the lack of qualifications needed to earn 6 figures in today's society. And I'm hopeful for the future of young Australians looking to make it big without having to spend years and years on a long and expensive university course.